Wonderful. I'm the audience.
Welcome back to my channel. My name is Faith. If you are new here, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, stay connected throughout all of my social media platforms. And yeah, so today, y'all, we are back in the kitchen. It's been a minute, but we have a special guest. Hello. So this is my mom. If you can't tell, do you want to introduce yourself? What you want to do?
So I am Kenya, Faith's mom, and I taught her everything she knows.
Yeah, so my inspo for like cooking and everything, it literally came from her. So today we are making some spaghetti and spicy veggie. No. We're making catfish and spicy spaghetti, veggie spaghetti. So yeah, we got all our ingredients here. For the catfish, this is all the ingredients. I got catfish here. I washed it already. We got the seasonings. We got our veggies, zucchini, some fresh parsley, peppers and onions, as well as baby bella mushrooms. We got some flour, buttermilk, hot sauce for the crunchiness of the
And it's the Midwest hot sauce. If you're from the Midwest, we use red hot.
We do. That we do. And then we have the ingredients for everything. So yeah, we're just about to jump into it. It is very, very late. It's like 10:22 on a Sunday. So late night eats, but we're about to get into it.
And we don't recommend that. So
Bye.
Just saying.
So yeah, so we're starting off with just cutting the veggies, and I'm gonna be seasoning the catfish. So yeah, I don't know what topics we can chat about. You can start. I don't know what topics we can chat about. What you wanna talk about? How you feeling? How you feeling about this video?
I'm feeling okay about the video. It's something that I felt like I definitely want to do with you, especially since, you know, you start making videos with cooking, and I love cooking. I love cooking for others, actually.
Yes.
I get a thrill out of cooking for others.
I know, I just be looking at people like, how it tastes.
Yeah, like that's where I find my enjoyment.
How does it taste?
Yeah. So right now I'm just cutting up some zucchini for that vegetable spaghetti.
And she want me to use this Grippo seasoning so bad for this fish.
Again, if you from the Midwest, if you know, you know.
I guess.
We ain't gonna talk about it too much because Grippo have to pay us.
That part. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'm good. I should have asked y'all for some topics.
I think we can talk about, since everybody always talking about it, just like living up to social media standards. Like that wasn't a thing when I was growing up. You know, in my 20s, you know, there was no social media. You did what you did when you did it. You bought what you bought when you bought it. You ain't have it, you ain't have it. No one cared.
To keep up with nobody else.
There was nobody to keep up with.
You running your own race.
You're just running your own race. So I never felt pressured to get things done at a certain time, and I still have that attitude today. Like I don't feel pressured to like make things happen. You know, be a boss bitch, what everybody be saying. Like, I just do me when I do it, and that's it. Like, I don't have no timeline.
And it's crazy because I be feeling like I do. Like, my biggest, the biggest sacrifice I've had to make was, like, leaving Atlanta. Because I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, the whole life I was living, like, everybody was so excited. Like, the first thing, like, a person I would go to school would be like, oh my gosh, how's Atlanta? Like, blah, blah. And of course, if you know me, like, I'ma always tell you what's really up. Like, you know, if you do move there, make sure you have a plan and everything, because that's what my mom was telling me, and I ain't listen. I did it anyway.
I told her.
Blindly.
So I'm big on planning. to the best of my ability anyway. I'm good on goal setting, writing down my goals, and writing down the steps it takes to get to those goals. And that's something I try to teach my children, although they don't listen, but that's something I try to teach them. So again, growing up, I didn't really care about what people thought, and then we didn't have no social media that was like, oh, you're supposed to be doing this at this time, and you're supposed to look like this. You know, I'm old school a little bit. Like, you know, I wear what I want to wear. I dress how I want to dress. I don't live up to nobody's standards. And that's why I try to get my girls to understand, like, you know, make your own rules. Do what you want to do when you want to do it.
And I think that's one thing too, like sometimes it's important to step away from social media if you're having trouble doing that, because I really have to wrap my head around, like, it's me versus me. Like, that's it. Like, I can't worry about what the next person doing. This person's journey is way different than my journey. This person's goal is way different from my goals. So I gotta, like, just run my own race. And again, social media, it makes that hard. Especially when you see people like that you grew up with and went to school with, like, they having all of these big achievements, and you're like, dang, when I'm gonna hit mine? Like, you know, but again, like, I came to the realization, like, you know, I'm running my own race. My end goal is way different from everybody else's end goal. So that might not look like going to school right now and getting the highest degree, or, you know, making these big accomplishments that's like society standards, or maybe standards, yeah, society standards, I would say, because, you know, the American dream is like graduate, get this degree, work that career job, have a family, you know, the white picket fence and all of that. And it's like, maybe that's not my journey, like, right now. So,
you know, like I tell her all the time, is that you determine what you want. And then once you figure out what you want to do, not based off of what you see, not based off of what you think, or not based off of what you think people want to hear from you, once you determine who you are and set the goals for yourself, then you're able to plan and be directed in the right path.
And that's like what we was talking about today. So right now I'm about to season the flour. So I got the fish sitting in the buttermilk egg. I put some hot sauce in there. And then I'm about to season some flour with the same seasonings I did the fish. And yeah. So that's what kind of we was talking about today. Like, I had to come to grips with, like, I want to be a content creator. That's who I am, and I want to be the biggest. You know what I'm saying? So I got to start walking in that, like, with everything. And I think that was the thing. Like, I had to see that clear as day. Like, that's the goal. So anything I do has to line up to that. So
and that's why I said that, you know, some of the ingredients that we are using, you know, they're huge in the Midwest, but I'm not about to keep talking about it and showing it. They got to pay us for that. And I don't care if don't nobody know us right now. In my mind, I believe my children are all going to be great. They are great. They're going to continue to be great. I'm great. And I just feel like, you know, one of her videos going to go viral one day, and I don't want, you know, that place that I told you about, that seasoning, I don't want them going viral. And then what, she don't get paid for it? No, ma'am. So I told her, you know, you are a brand. You are a brand. I'm a brand. You know, I market myself. When I do my resume and I go into these interviews as a nurse, you know, a lot of people tell me, like, oh, you know, I have to be a travel nurse. I have to do this, and I got to make this, and I got to go back to school and get more degrees. And I'm like, well, I don't have to do all of that, because my resume speaks for itself. I have a lot of experience. I've done a lot. So when I go into the interview and they tell me, oh, this is our starting pay, or based off of your experience, you know, this is what we're going to pay you. And I'll be like, oh, that's cute, but that's not what I want. And this is what I want. You know?
That's the thing.
If you can meet it, call me back. If you can't, okay, next.
And that'd be the thing. Like in the past, I've had different people, like, reach out to, you know, be an ambassador or collab with their brand and everything. And it just be like, I send them my rates and they'll get silent. And it's just like, you know, my dream brand collaborations, they'll see my rates and be like, oh, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, y'all gotta catch up.
Yeah.
Okay? I know what's up.
Determine your worth. So that's
You
what
know
I
what
told
you bring
her
to the
today.
table.
You know what you bring to the table. You determine your worth. Don't let anyone don't allow anyone to determine your worth. You determine your own worth. You don't let nobody tell you this is what you're worth. And, you know, maybe one or two brands may not meet your standard. That's okay, because guess what? Somebody will. All right, now we're going to put these vegetables back in here. It smells so good, y'all. I don't know if y'all like a veggie person, but I am, and I just love veggies.
We're about to, she about to add the veggies inside of the pan to saute them. I'm about to add the spaghetti inside of the boiling water. And I'm pretty sure the oil is hot enough for the fish. And we have to use olive oil because I forgot that we didn't have regular oil. So, have y'all ever fried with olive oil? I'm scared.
It's healthier.
I guess so. I guess we'll use that.
And because you can't make spaghetti without garlic, you gotta have garlic. So, we're a little lazy here. We got our little minced garlic right here.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
And garlic heals anyway. That's another thing. Put garlic in all your stuff. I don't trust you.
I love the taste of garlic, yeah.
If you do not put garlic in any of your meals, I can't trust you. I can't.
Uh-oh. It's popping. I didn't know olive oil, you did all of that.
It's oil.
Okay.
I told you can't make nothing Italian without no garlic. You can't make nothing without garlic. Because I don't trust you if you don't put garlic in everything you cook. Alright, so I got the garlic in here. And when you're making any type of Italian dish or red sauce, is what they call it, you want to use some red cooking wine. It just give it a nice little flavor. Plus, that's the secret to making any type of spaghetti sauce. So, because we ain't got too much time, we using store-bought spaghetti sauce, but we're going to mix it up and put our own little flavor to it. So, and you can use whatever red sauce you want, but you're going to add your own flavor to it. Again, I don't promote no brand because they ain't paying us. So, just use whatever you feel like you like. Mix that all up. So we got the garlic, the red wine, a couple of the red sauce, different ones. I'm gonna put some roasted tomatoes in there too, make it a little chunky.
How many spices did you put hot sauce in it?
She wanted spicy, so we're gonna put some hot sauce in it. And we're gonna put a little bit of sugar in it just to cut the spiciness so it won't be too spicy. But we're gonna put some cayenne pepper in there too. We got sugar over here. I honestly don't like using cans anything, but because it's late and because we didn't have time to roast no tomatoes, we're gonna use the can today. All stirred up. She wants some hot sauce in it, so we're gonna get that Midwest hot sauce in there. Make it a little spicy. We got some cayenne pepper. We're gonna put some black pepper in there, crush that up in there.
Cayenne? What does it look like?
I ain't got none.
I see paprika. Oh, here's some.
Alright, and give me some of that grippo sauce. Alright, so we're gonna put some little cayenne in there. And she like it spicy. And here go that Midwest seasoning. Again, I'm not letting y'all know the name because we ain't got time to be promoting people that don't pay us, so. I'm sorry. I'm emphasizing that because y'all need to know y'all worth. Stop giving people credit for things that you do well. And then nobody, you know, take care of you to do that.
Oh, should you put the fresh parsley in there?
We're gonna do that at the end. We're gonna do that at the end, Miss Ma'am. Parsley is a topper. It's a condiment. It's almost like salt and pepper.
No, but the flavors, the fresh herb flavor in there? No?
No. Again, it's gonna be there when we put it in there at the end. All right, give me a little sugar because we made this spicy and we gotta cut that spiciness a little bit with just a little bit of sugar. So
you said sugar over there?
Sugar right there. And you don't need a lot of sugar, just a little bit. All right, that's enough. There we go.
So we're gonna add the veggies back in.
Not yet. We're gonna put the spaghetti in first.
The noodles?
Yep, and we're gonna use some of that pasta water because it got flavor in it.
It's only a corner left.
That's all right. Next time, make sure you save your pasta water. Before we put all that in, we gotta taste it first and make sure we like the sauce. So, let's see. It's missing something.
Let me see.
We ain't ready yet. Ain't ready yet.
What is missing?
Let's see.
You put salt in there?
Oh, we don't need no salt. Salt is for lazy people that don't know how to season their food.
But that's a regular seasoning. You put the hot sauce in there already?
Yep. It's spicy.
It's spicy.
I'm gonna use this.
It's spicy.
This is good.
Pizzas.
Mm-hmm. It got the blends that we want in there.
Oh, like Italian blend?
Mm-hmm. And it's a basil oregano in there too. Give me that.
What you mean?
It's a basil oregano
From this?
mixture here. Try this again. That's what's up. That's what we was missing. Okay.
Come on, I'm hungry. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Now it tastes like spaghetti. Oh, now I taste the spice.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's put the spaghetti in now. Don't let it touch.
The water?
Yep,
right
some of that pasta water. She didn't save a lot of pasta water, y'all. Supposed to save the pasta water. Put it to the side, you need it. All right, we're just gonna wet up these noodles.
That's cool. That is cool.
So everything everything is all done. We got some garlic bread. We got our veggie spaghetti, the catfish on there. It's time to eat up. But we got a little special guest that's going to give us a true taste.
I don't know.
The guest here to try out our eats. So go ahead, take the first bite. Let us know.
Looks pretty good.
Let us know.
Let us know.
Let y'all know what's going on around here.
A quick, easy meal.
Spaghetti here. It's pretty good. That's some good catfish, y'all.
And there you have it. The key to a man's heart is through his belly.
That's pretty good. That's some good stuff. Look over that.
There's all the veggies with the sauce.
And the crunch of catfish.
They say good food make you dance.
Food to make you dance. Food to make you dance.
Okay, thank y'all so much for watching this video. If y'all enjoyed it, leave a comment down below. If y'all want to see Sister Girl back on here giving us some tips and tricks and advice, girl.
Yes, girl.
But thank y'all.
That's what my pay do. You know, I'm just here, you know, giving a little advice and cooking. That's all we doing.
Any final word?
Know your worth.
And add tax per. But thank y'all so much for watching. I will see y'all in the next one.
Bye.